All right, let me just show you. Remember I said I picked this point? You could pick this point if you wanted to and put it in for this x and y. Let's see. So y, I'm going to write it again. Y equals 2x plus b, right? Instead of putting in 0 and 3 in for the x and the y, let's put in -2 and -1 in for the x and the y and see what we get. -1 equals 2 times -2, good, plus b. I see it already, don't you? -1 equals what? -4 plus b. Add a 4 to both sides, and what's b equal to? It's equal to 3. Check that out. It's the same exact thing, isn't it? So did it matter? Now, did I just pick any point out of the blue? Any random point? No. I picked a point that lies on my line. I can take any point that lies on my line, right, and put that in for x and y, and I'm going to get the same y-intercept. That's pretty interesting. I remember first doing this when I was a kid and thinking, wow, how in the world can you put either one of those points in, you get the same thing? Well, that's the way it works out. That's what's cool about the equation of a line. Now, I can't just take any random point and just throw it in here. It has to be a point that lies on that line. All right? I only know 2 of them, right? So I pick which one I want to put in there. Speaking of that, here's another form. And we only have a few more minutes, but let me talk about this form. It's called the point-slope form. Now, it still has slope in it, but the point is not just the y-intercept like the other form was. This means any point that lies on the line at all. Let me write it out for you. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Now, what's the difference between the y and the y1? Well, the y1 and the x1 is the point that they give you. They're going to give you a point, like 3, 2. Right? So where do you put it? You put the 3 in for the x1, you put the 2 in for the y1. Does it make sense? And then we can figure it out. So here's a quick little example. Let's use 3, 2 since I've already said that. Let's say there's a point 3, 2, and let's say they give you a slope. I don't know, we can make it anything. Say 3/7. And they say, okay, write the point slope form of the equation of a line given this point and this slope. This is easy. This is like the easiest thing that you'll do when you talk about equations of a line. So watch. It's y minus y1. What's my y1 here? It's 2, isn't it? Because that's the x1 and that's the y1. So I just leave that y minus, that's the one we put the numbers in for, right? The y1 and the x1. So y minus 2 equals, what's the slope? 3/7. They told it to you, right? It's right there. Okay? The slope is 3/7. 3/7 parentheses what? X minus x1. What's my x1? It's 3. Look, I just leave it like that and I am done. Was I right? That was super easy, wasn't it? If they give you a point and they give you a slope and they tell you to put it in the point slope form, really, really easy. What if they do this? Don't pack up. We're not ready to go. Watch. I guess we are ready to go. Why is my clock? Oh. Well, anyway, there you go. I got a worksheet for you. Don't leave. If you don't completely understand that point slope form, I do a little bit more with that in the other period, the 4th period. So take a look at that at home.